I am Marwan Cameron. Yeah, this is the Conduit. You know what time it is. It is Tuesday, April 19, 2022. Kitsap Great Give. It is time to give y'all one more. All right. As you know, in February, we turned 4 years old. Not one, not two, not three, but four. Going strong. We have increased our revenues every year, even through COVID. So we're definitely thankful for that. Hopefully we'll hit, I've got a $2 million goal. So y'all can help us with that. You know, we're working on it. As you know, we purchased our first wheelchair accessible van this year. So excited about that. And now we're able to extend our services to that community for sure. Hey there, how you doing there, Sabrina? Shout out to you. So, hey BK, shout out to you. How you doing this morning? It is the Kitsap Great Give, ladies. So glad for all your support and efforts to make the Conduit what it is. As you can see, I have a special guest in studio today, Miss Cherry. Miss Cherry, how you doing today? Yeah, so a lot of y'all don't know Miss Cherry is not a newbie. You know, Cherry definitely OG, right?
Yeah, by your standards, yeah.
That's right, OG. So, you know, Cherry's in the house. How you doing, Cherry? Yeah, well, you know, you didn't even know we were gonna be on live. So, you know, she's like, oh, I know it's gonna be on live.
Oh, well, okay. Community forgive me, but I'm here for you.
So tell me, tell people a little bit about yourself and kind of your involvement with G2 and what has you on my couch today?
Yeah, well, I'm here to be a part of the great kid, everything that I can, and so I'm here to write in here. I've done some volunteer work to allow me to work as a kitchen to kind of sharpen my skills into vegan, holistic eating and healing and anything that's part of this, taking care of the body and mind. And if someone allow me a platform to come and say that there's a kitchen, and to really teach me a lot and to just really give me a lot of, for lack of better words, just basically help me out, and help me heal out me to be a part of something bigger than me.
Nice, nice. I love it. So, what have you been up to since last year? If you watched the 12-hour telethon, we're not doing 12 hours today, first off. So, you don't even have to worry about that. Oh, it said your audio is horrible because it's tapped under your coat. Yeah, so maybe again like that. That looks a little bit better. How BK, is that better? You catch what you were saying there? On there. Yeah, so let people know, you know, what you've been up to the last year since we saw you last on the Great Give. Oh, she said no. Sorry.
Oh, so can't hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, just maybe just hold it like the mic. Yeah.
Is that better?
You can hold it in your hand if you want.
So, within this last year, I've been working as a certified credit counselor for a nonprofit organization as well. The very first nonprofit organization that I worked for, again, was Gather Together, Grow Together. It was someone afforded me that opportunity, and I kind of just started to continue to work with nonprofit organizations. So I was working as a certified credit counselor. So now I'm into just helping the community figure out how to pay back their debts in the most least aggressive way possible. So that's what I've been working on here lately.
Well, I like that, and you know, we were having a conversation this morning. So I got all these kind of ideas buzzing and whirling in my head. So that's like, all right, we gotta get that information out there. So you might see some more Cherry. I'm just saying, you know.
God bless me with it. Yes, sir. I'm here for you.
I got some ideas. So, you know, we definitely want to cultivate that. And that's really what YouTube is all about, right? We gather together, we grow together, and help become the best versions of themselves and achieve their personal and professional goals, which is really important. So, yeah, it is the Kitsap Great Give. And I think I put the link in the description. I'll put it here in the chat. If you want to donate, there are, of course, uh, hundreds, literally hundreds of nonprofits. Let's see. I'm looking at the paper here that came in the mail. This year, there are 382 organizations, right? That's a lot. Uh, we are number, where are we? We're 121. We're at the top of page 2 there. I think this is our 3rd year in the Great Give. Of course, it's a tax write-off. If you extended your tax deadline like we did, and, you could still put it on, your taxes, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a tax person, so I might be lying to you. So, I reversed that statement. But it would be a write-off on this year's taxes at least. So, go ahead and take advantage of that. But we've got a lot of cool things in store this year. As you know, we had our summer food program last year where we were providing food to the kids. And what was amazing about that is because of COVID, we advocated to say, hey, look, it's a hardship for low income parents to have to travel to a location, bring their kids to get food, wait there to eat, and then go back to where they were. So whether they're in a car, whether they're on a bus, or whatever the situation is, your time is the most valuable resource. It's not actually money, it's time. With time, you can make other things happen. And so they allowed us to actually do delivery, and that saved the parents a lot of time. Also, we were able to do some unique things. Kids have to get milk, with every meal. So instead of giving them the little things of milk, we could give them, a gallon of milk, right? Because if a kid doesn't want cereal, maybe mom or dad can make, mac and cheese or something else that calls for milk in the recipe. Not taking up a bunch of space in the refrigerator. So just trying to think of those unique ways on serving the community that would be more beneficial, for the end user. And so with that, we will be back again this year, providing foods again. Uh, Shout out to the team. We were averaging between 800 and 1,000 meals per week last summer for those 2 months. Oh yeah, it was off the chain last year. Yeah, that was a lot of work. So of course, we can always use volunteers if you want to get in on that. That's definitely awesome. Uh, and it's a really great picture of it. But this is our summer food facts here, and so you can see we're already kind of building it in. And part of what we wanted to do is, provide experiences. Oh, the link to give. Yep, sorry about that. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. Let me drop that link up in there. And the link here, you just go ahead and click on it, and then you can just type in gather together, grow together, and it will come up. Probably as soon as you start typing gather, it'll pop up there. So you don't even have to worry about it. All right, there goes that link, greatgive.org. And as you can see, like in week 3 here, we're going to be serving falafel. Well, I never learned what that was until I was in my 40s. So I never heard of it. Wait, you're not supposed to put me on the spot. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying it's what we're serving. If I can get it a little bit bigger for everyone to see. I can't do it. So there is a description here. I downloaded it. I don't know where this thing went. So shout out to Stephanie, creates our media and stuff. All right, I'll have to close it and then put it back up. Then I can tell you what falafel is. You know what? I might cheat. Echo. What is falafel? All right, so that is what falafel is, and like I said, it's vegan because it's chickpeas, which I actually like chickpeas. I can just eat them out of the can. Yeah, and they're good for you, right? It's a really good source of. And so, like I was saying before, I didn't learn about falafel until I was an adult, like really an adult. And, we have a lot of folks that are low income. Uh, we're in food desert, right? We eat out of what we can afford to eat, and we don't eat very healthy. And then there is also generational nutrition. So, I grew up on Hamburger Helper and other really horrible things. And so, I'm gonna go and do the same thing because that's what I was taught, right? And so what we wanna do is expose children to different flavors, right? Different foods, things that they, wouldn't necessarily have an experience to until later. Uh, and they really loved it. It was a really big hit last year. So we are back again. This time, we're still trying to advocate. That's one of the things that you have to do is advocate for uh, delivery. But because COVID is gone, they're not going to allow that to happen. So we will definitely have the church open 40/40 Eating Way, Suite 203. You can bring your kids down. We're working with some other agencies to provide food at their location. So G2 Food, summer food program will probably be in 4 or 5 locations this summer. And as that gets all sorted out, I will be able to share that information with you. So definitely stay tuned. But that's week 3. Uh, as you can see, there's a Mediterranean veggie wrap, an Asian Mandarin chicken salad, a chicken primavera pasta salad, a pepperoni noon pizza. So, kids still like, what they like, but at the same time, we want to try to stretch it. And then there's some nutritional information that you can get here. Uh, and then it's great for adults too. And so, Cameron's Kitchen, we're cooking on Fridays. Uh, might see Cherry back up in here in a minute, making some vegan specials. So for a while, um, Cherry was doing food prep for me and Raymond, right? Which was awesome. Are you gonna post this? Yes, I am gonna post it on Facebook. I don't know if I have permission from the office yet, B. Kane, to post it, but I'll be posting it soon for sure. So I just asked her if I could show these today, and she said yes, but I don't know if I can release it. So as soon as I can, I will definitely post it out there. And then if people want to get involved, well, I'll let you know what days and what hours you can help with the food prep and kind of work on that mission. And of course, next Wednesday is our pancake breakfast. We do hope that you can join us. All these really cool things going on this year, and we're just getting started. So again, 11 a.m. on Wednesday is our pancake breakfast, which will be April 27th at New Horizon Ministries, 4040 Wheaton Way, Suite 203, Bremerton, Washington. I was very well attended last month, so we will continue to do this in June, maybe the end of May, if we can work it out. We'll start doing our block parties. So my house, my neighborhood will be the first block party. So we're gonna have a bunch of food. We'll have the grills going. It'll be all free, and it's in partnership with Kitsap, uh, Resilient. Oh man, uh, I call it Rose Echo, Resilient Ecosystems with our quote right Frost. So shout out to him. So we're gonna get to know the neighbors, right? So we're gonna invite all the neighbors in the neighborhood to come out, uh, learn who each other are, maybe figure out what kind of skills and abilities we have, and try to get into some emergency management, right? I mean, we're still due for this big earthquake and some other things. Just went through COVID, made it really difficult for a lot of folks to get their needs met, and so we may have medical staff on the block. We definitely have excellent nutritionists on the block. And so, there's probably mechanics on the block, just all those things. And so we can pull together and pull together, our resources, our knowledge, skills, and abilities and help each other in times of crisis. Oh, yeah, it's definitely free food for sure. I'm on the Great Give site, over 500,000 claims already given. That's right. Absolutely. And if you give, I believe they will match it up to 5%. So if you give today, they're gonna match it to 5% for sure. So that's just our food stuff going on, right? We've got the Wednesday pancake breakfast. We've got the Independence Kitchen, which is on Fridays, right? Our new aprons. So we got to use those last week. Oh yeah, and kitchen's got to have its, its thing going on. You know, we trying to do it. Clams. I don't know how to make how to you do clams at a barbecue. How do I make them? Oh really? Oh, oh okay, all right. So I guess we're gonna have to step up the game and have some clams on there. So we'll definitely have some hot dogs and hamburgers too to balance out the cost because that sounds kind of expensive. Next thing I know, oh, we need some pork ribs and I'm gonna need this. Clams equal money. Oh, I'm supposed to sell it. Oh, I see. What I'm supposed to? Oh, so like bring them in for the free hot dogs and then sell the clams. I get what you're putting. It's the bait and switch. That's what I'm talking about. Claims. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. So, and then we have our candles. Hey, would you mind grabbing a candle or two to show off? I made a few more yesterday. And BK, how's your candle going right now? No, no, no. I'll explain later. So we got this one. I don't even know what that is. Uh, and then in the Pilsner here, which I thought was pretty cute. So definitely got these. And then the Sunday. And so I'll be getting some I'll be getting some whipped uh, candle wax and making kind of the frosting on the top. So, mhm. So on Friday we had the kids over, and this is one of the molds that we made for Easter, right? So it's a nice little bunny. You, you could put wax in here, but I would say put this in your wax melter. So I've got a wax. I have wax melters all over the house. So they're in the bathroom. Take a little bunny in there, and the bunny a little melt, and then the scent will come out. So I think they. Yep. And then these are the small ones. So right now they're kind of curing, and so we're still working on getting our fragrance, our throw right, making sure that we get our wicks placed in the right spot so that the candles burn, evenly to the edges and all that stuff. So it's all an education, but it's a lot of fun. One of the things that we're working on also um, for this year is once a month, want to have a kids event, uh, and so we'll do some sort of craft every single month and get the kids involved. Now that we can kind of be together in the same spot, I think that'll be really good. And you said, okay, your candle's burning well. How's the throw, BK? Is the scent, is that sandalwood, emanating and doing well? I hope it is for sure. And so BK Terry was our first winner. So we did a giveaway last week. I think it was last week. So you just had to share the live, right? So obviously, right. But every time we went live, if you shared it, it had an increase. So she won I think a $20 or $25 gift card to Amazon and one of these. They're very good. Yep, yep. Because we have them all right there. So I can make them. But I want to. I think you should do 2 bottles of scent. Yes, okay. So that's good advice. So what they were saying was basically for 1 pound of wax, it should be 1 ounce of um, the fragrance. And so I didn't have 1 ounce. Like, we got a sampler as we're trying to figure it out, right? And then we're not going to be able to offer 5 cents that we're experimenting with now. Those things, the scent. And so, yeah, once we get it to like maybe 10 cents, I'm thinking, you know, and we'll be able to buy them in the different bottles and do it that way. That should be good. But I used the whole bottle in yours. You said make it stank, so I put the whole thing in on yours. And then I put the bottle upside down in the thing so I could get all the liquid drops. That's what I did with this one. So, now these will be a little bit stronger. I probably yeah, that smells good. I don't even know. Yeah, that one is man, I can't remember what I made this one, but it was a Sunday. Yes, I got the blender in there. And then, you can reuse it, you know, right? Or you can collect it. So yeah, we got a lot going on this year. So of course, you know about our transportation. You can give us a call. Man, you are definitely going to see us on the street come Friday. Our van is getting logoed on Friday. We're getting an upgrade, a long overdue upgrade in our the logos on our vans, right, to go along with our uh, wheelchair accessible van. So that's really important to us. We do have a partnership right now, a contract through Kitsap Long Term Aging and Care. So if elderly need to get vaccinated or get a booster, they'll be able to get that transportation for free, which is awesome. Stay tuned for that. We'll put more information out for that. Definitely could use your help getting that information out to maybe doctors, clinics, and things like that, so they can let their staff know, hey, call this number, and we can get set up with a free ride to get you your booster shot or vaccine. And what I would say is, if you choose Walmart or Safeway, then they can do a little bit of shopping at the same time. So why not make the most out of it, right? I think that would be pretty awesome. So that'll be going on summer program, of course. Well, you guys actually don't know that. So the conduit this year is a big part of Juneteenth, and so we will be uh, providing the documentary aspects of Juneteenth. So, like last night, I was in a meeting from 7 to almost 10 o'clock at night, uh, and so we're recording all of the meetings. And the purpose for us being involved with Juneteenth, and besides the obvious reason, is I've never, got a permit to rent out a park. I never organized a march and worked with the city and the police on how to close the roads and things like that. Well, our youth are, they want to be empowered. They want to advocate, but you don't know what you don't know. And so part of what we want to do is document how, the elders go about doing their work and capturing that information so that the youth can watch it and learn okay, so this is how I talk to the mayor, or this is where I go to the city council. This is how I apply for a permit, things that I need to do. I can learn from this. And so we want to provide that. So often, you and I were talking about compound interest and credit and things like that, things that they don't teach in school, which they should. And it's like, well, when are you supposed to get that? And so the people that do well and thrive are exposed to that, either through, maybe a private school or special program or from their parents or whatever. But those of us that aren't, maybe we're lucky enough to come across it at some point in our adult lives. The earlier you can have this information, the more you so the conduit will be capturing that information and making that available for others if they want to grow and advocate for their interests. So that's what we will be doing. Obviously, we will be there on Juneteenth this year, so this will be our first year involved in that, and we will continue to try to cover as much as we can. And I know BK, I have your audio is wonky now. Oh, I think it's because I'm leaning back and forth. I need to. Oh, I'm getting a reverb, huh? I don't know why that's going on. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so we got a lot going on. What I'll do is I'm gonna jump off now for a little bit because Sherry and I got some things to do. I will be on the podcast all day long. Um, so you will see me back and forth. I also have some meetings that I have to attend today. So shout out to the Bremerton Housing Authority. We've got some big things coming up here really soon. And I mean like you'll hear about it tomorrow on tomorrow's show, which will be awesome. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. Uh, and so yeah, we're just gonna keep doing the work. So thank you so much for helping us. reach the age of 4. What is it, April? We're 4 in 2 months. We are thriving. Shout out to all the agencies, the grants, the contracts, the donations, the in-kind help, physical donations, the sweat, blood, and tears, all the time. We're excited to have our 3-year grant with health. So we're in year 1 of that grant. That's what helped us to purchase that van. And so we're just going to keep on climbing and growing. Uh, you'll see we'll get a little bit busier. And if you want to get involved, I guess I should put that information up for everybody to have. Let's see. Have so many different things to do, from driving, from food prep, from computer classes to the conduit, social media. I mean, the sky's the limit. There is literally something for everyone here. So, right now we're not doing concessions right now, but we actually have found another way to provide people those opportunities where they can come and do some work on a weekend so that, they say an idle mind is the devil's playground. So, and on the weekends, Sunday, there's no bus service. Folks need to be engaged, right? And so if you come and hang out with us, then we'll a stipend for that, which is awesome. So you can give us a call at 360-373-3000. I am Marwan Cameron. This is Miss Cherry. I will be back later, all day, every day. Not every day. I'll be back a lot though, you know. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for your support. It's that great give 2022, y'all. All right now. Don't be a stranger.